Deja vu all over again.
Terry.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Thanks for stopping by, and congratulations on season 4 and season 5. And also congratulations on Rihanna being cast as Marion. Could you talk a little bit about that happening and the opportunity to do that? Was that something you had wanted to do for a little bit?
Well, we've been talking about putting Marion Crane in the show for a long time, and we were very we were very concerned about it because we wanted to make sure that we could do our own version of it. And it was funny, we read all these things, people pitching actors who look like Vivian Lee and like I'm sorry, Janet Lee.
Although
Sorry,
I do love Vivian Lee.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Janet Lee. I apologize. And you know, we wanted to define that character in our own way. And so I read this article in which Rihanna said that she was a fan of Bates Motel, and so I said to Kerry, well, what about Rihanna? And Kerry was like, well, she'll never do it. And then I was like, well, she can't say no unless you ask the question. So I called her agent, asked the question. They said she actually would be interested. We then had a phone conversation with her. We talked about our idea for the character and how we wanted to make it original and different from what's in the movie. And she got very excited about it, and we made a deal.
Looking forward to seeing that.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, we're very excited to work with her. I'm excited to work with her as an actress. I just think that's going to be a really cool thing.
I think, you know, she really has a desire to expand her presence as an actor. And I have a lot of confidence that that's something that she'll be very good at.
So what's interesting is how you kind of circled around the movie a little bit.
Yeah.
You kind of done your own take.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some points that intersect, but a lot of it is basically your own interpretation.
Yeah.
That's a tough road to hoe, though, for both of you.
Well, I mean, it is a lot of episodes to conjure up out of a film in a very small window. But they're both so rich. The psychology of both of them is so rich, and it honestly is. It's the psychology that keeps on giving. You just keep going to different places with the characters. That is always fascinating and always very fresh and very alive. And it's also Freddie's performance.
One of the characters I thought was really neat was the funeral home family that you introduced in the last episode. All three of them
fun, weren't they?
Super fun. So I was curious, are those characters some people we could expect to see in the future, or is that more just having fun in the moment?
You know, that's a great question. You know, it was funny because like we got into this weird sort of obsessive thing about this family, and well, I kind of did. So I had actually I listened to this podcast about funeral homes and about how funeral homes were family businesses and how it's a really strong business that's multi-generational, and I was really fascinated with this. And so then we started working on it, and then we ended up with this version of our own sort of 3-generation funeral home family, and then we had these amazing actors show up who were so good, and like all of a sudden it was like, oh my god, we need to do like a spin-off show. You know, it was yes, I'm really glad you appreciated that, because it was like something that was totally tiny in the show, but it completely delighted us. So thank you for pointing that out. That's really awesome.
Hey there, this is the last question.
One thing we saw earlier in the series was when Romero went to visit his father in prison, and now that he could be potentially going down that road, is that something that we could maybe see or affect Romero in any way?
His whole relationship with his father is part of who he is, and him wanting to run away from it. The rest of that question, TBD.
All right, well, thank you guys.
Thank you.